Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and I got my new Birdfy. Birdfy makes bird feeders with cameras, so you can identify the birds that come to visit you, no matter how many that come by. Birdfy has an incredible Identify database, which are taking photos and videos of your bird that they took to identify it and give you all these facts and information, so you know who came to visit you. If you've been watching my channel, you know how crazy I am about birds. During pandemic, I put a lot of bird feeders in front of my window so I could work from home and look out and see nature for many hours during the day. And during that time, I got to know a lot of my little birdie friends. I consider my wild birds my pets and part of my family. And that family certainly has grown. I must go through 100 pounds of bird seed a whole month to keep everybody happy. I'm really invested in my bird pets. I was really curious as to what kind of birds visiting me so I could name them appropriately. I got all these books to try to identify the birds outside my window and a local guide. And in the books were all kinds of varieties of birds, but that was so confusing, I couldn't figure them out. I didn't know for sure what type of species was actually visiting my feeder. Then I found out about Birdfy. Birdfy identifies birds with a 1080 pixel camera, really great resolution. And with AI, artificial intelligence, it identifies your particular birds caught by that camera. When the bird lands on your bird feeder, the cameras see the bird. See the box there? It's identifying your bird right there with that box. The artificial intelligence then takes it away to give you lots of information if you want. So you can go on a research project about your birds. This is so great for kids as well as really curious bird-loving adults like me. And beyond identifying the birds for yourself, it also shows me a wonderful community of other people like me that love birds. I have joined a bird-loving community with Birdfy and my bird identifying. And not that I'm really much of a bragger, but I can also share my birds with the community members and let them know this glorious moment of having this little birdie friend come visit me and identifying him so other community members might want to look out for the same kind of birds where they are. Well, that's really just a big brag, but that's really fun as I join the Birdfy community. These are all the birds that came to visit my Birdfy bird feeder. Look at my great assortment of birds I have that come to my house daily. Now I know who they are. The app on my phone takes the footage from my Birdfy bird feeders, puts it in the app, and I learn all about these birds just with that feature. With Birdfy, I get these emails that help me learn more about my Birdfy, a little bit at a time. Now this one was amazing. It is a monthly recap of what's been happening with my Birdfy cameras. So I clicked the link and got into the app, and here was this amazing recap. Check this out. And in only 1 month, I got 1,934 bird visits. That's almost 2,000 birds that visited caught on camera. And I was so surprised that my visiting species surpassed 95% of other Birdfy users. Maybe it's because it's sunny Santa Barbara and other people have cold weather. I don't know why. And I also had an amazing visit count surpass of 98% of other bird users with all the birds that came. Well, I had bird feeders up, so the birds know. At my house, they get fed. Aww, and it was really great to see the recap of so many different birds at my Birdfy feeder. That was really fun, just to see it all in one little video for me. And I just chuckled when I saw my dark-eyed jungle as my most frequent visitor to my Birdfy. But what I was most excited about was finding my rare bird, my scaly-breasted munia. That was so wonderful to see. And over 92% of Birdfy users don't see this special bird. I am so happy to be feeding this special creature on God's earth. That bird is hungry and comes to feed makes me feel so great. And there is a surprise clip called Feeder Frenzy. And that's when a couple birds joined up for a dinner party together. That was so cute. And Birdfy said, "Thank you and keep birding." Well, I certainly will. And not only do they have the Birdfy bird feeder, they also have the Birdfy Hummingbird Feeder with 2 cameras. Look at all these hummingbirds that come to my Hummingbird Feeder from Birdfy. Now I know the different varieties of hummingbirds that come to my feeder. And Birdfy even has a poll to bring your bird feeders right to your window because I have decks. I want to get those birds where I can see them. And the pole makes it so I can do just that. Because if you live in an apartment or my house has all these decks around it, I want to bring the birds to me so I can watch them from where it's convenient from inside my house. Birdfy is thought to do that with this great bird pole that has a camera on it. And by having all those hooks on my Birdfy pole, I'm able to chum for birds. Bring many different kinds of birds right to me. Songbirds, finches, hummingbirds. I want it to be like Grand Central Station right here on this bird pole, so I get all the varieties within a day coming to visit me. I love just looking out my window and seeing my birdies, and then checking out later what their names really are. By putting my Birdfy pole right into a simple umbrella stand, I was able to move that stand around many different places of my house to bring the view of the birds right to where I hang out in my house. And although I have the one on my deck just stuck in my umbrella holder, I also could put this into ground, which I have done, in front of my bedroom window. I just drilled this in by my hands to install it. Look at that. And the pole fit right on top of that. So many different ways to have a Birdfy in front of your windows at your place where you live. Can you believe it? Look at all these birds flying up to my bird feeders by Birdfy. And when they land on their little perches to eat, the camera goes on and gets them. It's a motion detector, and you get free storage for 30 days. Or you can put an SD card in the bird feeders to have that footage permanently. And of course, you can download those little scenes of your birdies right onto your phone and keep them in your Birdfy photo album. Or what I've done is I also have a little photo album on my phone of all my pets, my family members, right on my phone to show my friends. I love birds so much. This is an amazing invention. When you order Birdfy feeders or the pole, they come right to your door. Now I'm opening the box right here on camera for you so you can see how well they've designed the packaging so nothing gets damaged during shipping. Now this is the Birdfy feeder. It's a deluxe version. Here's what the box looks like. Here are all sides of it. It would make a great gift for your bird-loving friends. I laid everything out in the box on these mats on my counter so you can see all the components. They're wrapped up. Then I took the wrappings off. And here's the Hummingbird feeder. This is the box it came in. I opened it up and I assembled it. And I want you to take a look at the camera. My gosh, those lenses are amazing. The lenses are going to get 1080 pixels, so the pictures of your birds are really crisp and are identifiable by that AI. Artificial intelligence technology has been built right into this. Birdfy has made such an advancement in their research and development to bring this product to you. Here it is, all assembled with all the feed in it, ready to go to attract the birds. A close-up of the Hummingbird feeder with my recipe, which is 4 parts water, 1 part sugar, and a little red food dye, because hummingbirds just like red. That's what attracts them. And here's my Birdfy bird feeder with a deluxe perch kit. That's going to contain this plastic globe to put your silhouette ball in. Also, a little mini hummingbird feeder. And my sign, welcome to Rebecca's backyard. I thought that was just charming. And there's other trays for specialty bird seed. The amount of bird seed that's contained in there is 1.5 liters. It's created weatherproof. The camera will work down to 14 degrees Fahrenheit, up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. And the way it's designed makes it mold and mildew resistant, so your birdies have fresh food all the time that tastes good to them. And this is the Smart Birdfy feeder. The perch kit is an upgrade, and I wanted the full deluxe perch kit. And if, for instance, a little squirrel was to get on top of your Birdfy bird feeder, the camera device goes audible to scare the squirrel away. The Birdfy pole comes with 1 camera, and there's many different ways to configure it. What I did, though, was put a camera on a bird bath I got. I just think it's so cute when they're cleaning themselves. There's probably nothing cuter than a little bird taking a bath. Birds are so lovable, and now I'm able to know what kind of birds I have. Educational for adults and for children. What a great way to study nature. Any place you live, whether it's in the country or in the city, bringing birds to your window is easy with Birdfy. This is how I mounted my Birdfy bird feeders on this pole. It has straps that are easy to connect and hangers like on the Hummingbird feeder. But you don't need the pole. You could also put it on the side of your house or on a fence. It attaches to wood really easily. There are lots of options of how to mount Birdfy bird feeders. Because hummingbirds are so light, the Hummingbird Feeder just needed a hook, which is like most all hummingbird feeders in the world. Very simple. The Smart Bird Feeder by Birdfy will carry a lot of weight with all the seed. So to have a stable camera and a stable feeder, that's why it straps around this pole or gets attached to wood or something strong. You don't want it shaking. This Birdfy feeder is just great because it's going to identify the particular types of hummingbirds I get in my locale at my house. The red color is to attract them. I did not need to put dye into my sugar water feed for them, but I did. And so this is how I'm going to fill my Birdfy feeder. So this is the Hummingbird feeder part where the liquid goes. I just pulled it out of the bottom. It's an upside down bottle. It has a soft rubber plug in it. So you just pull that out and put a funnel on top. And so we're just going to fill our bottle with our sugar water concoction. And you fill it till it comes up to the neck of the bottle. And no more, because it'll make a mess. Like that. The funnel often gets away from me. Clean up on aisle 9. I'm going to pour a little out, just for safety purposes. So then just put the plug on top. Goes right in. And turn your bottle upside down, put it in and twist it to lock it in. And then move it around to dispense the fluid into the bottom of your hummingbird feeder. And now you're all ready to hang it to feed your hummingbirds. And now it's time to fill up my Birdfy bird feeder. You twist off the top of the sweat ball holder. You put your sweat ball in there and twist it back on. There. And to deter squirrels, the top is made with a special flip down. Birdfy's research and development has thought to put this special little lever. So you pull it off the tab, you fill your bird feeder, and then you can close it up as a squirrel deterrent. They're not going to get on this and eat all your food. As well as this cover that goes over the bird seed and snaps right in by putting the back end first, pulling it forward, and clicking it down. And with the top open, we're just going to fill it with my specialty seed for my little baby finches. And as you fill it, you're going to pour it forward because you want all that seed to get in the bottom of it and keep filling it. It has a large capacity available. To the very top. So the back tray, I'm going to experiment with this Niger and sunflower seed mix. So this is going to go in right there. And on the front feed box, I'm putting just a pure Niger for my little experiment to see what I get. And I want to fill up my hummingbird feeder. And that takes almost a 1/3 cup of hummingbird liquid, sugar and water. And I just twist on the cap. Ta-da! And now my Birdfy bird feeder is ready to hang and feed my birdie pets. And my Birdfy hummingbird feeder too. We got the dream team. So whether you live in an apartment and just have a balcony to put the Birdfy feeder, or you can plant it into the ground to view your little pets, or any other place you want to put your bird feeders. Any place is the right place to watch your birdie friends with Birdfy. So when your birds come to visit, you can identify with Birdfy and really go on a deep dive, which I found fascinating, especially for some of my rare birds that came to visit. Check out this dark-eyed junco. Isn't that special? Oh, and we all probably know this one. It's your basic California scrub jay. I've never been so excited about an animal product in my life as I am with Birdfy. I love birds. I am bird crazy. This is amazing. Click the link below to get your Birdfy bird feeders and pole. The links are right in the description box. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my little pets within this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video, and let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is a recipe to easily understand who your little bird friends are by name. See you next time. I'm gonna go look at some more video of my little birds eating and bathing. If you like this video, here's some more, including recipes, so you can be in the kitchen watching them out your kitchen window while you're cooking, right there.